What is up everyone, Matt the Riff Master here. So today we're checking out the awesome BakTrak MDE pedal by BakTrak. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking right now, who the hell is BakTrak? And I'm guessing, by the title of the pedal, you can roughly guess what this pedal does. So that's why we're here today, guys. We're going to talk about it and I'm going to show you how awesome this thing really is. So a couple weeks back, I was approached by a very, very awesome couple at the Bristol Guitar Show who are the makers of this pedal, the BakTrak pedal and BakTrak, yeah, okay, you with me? And we spoke to them and they've asked me to demonstrate and review this BakTrak pedal. And straight away I was super excited because when I was told what this pedal does, I just thought it was amazing because I'm pretty sure there's nothing really like this out there. And just how well put together it is and how smart this thing is, it really is something quite amazing that I would be able to use for myself, and I would find loads of uses for it, and I know a lot of you guys will do as well. So let's take a first look at the pedal itself before we go into all the nitty gritty inside technical voodoo that goes on inside this pedal. Let's actually look at the pedal itself. Now I'll give you a close-up kind of fabulous pan of this pedal right about now. And as you can see, the pedal is very, for my personal taste, it's very cool. It looks so damn cool. It's black. It's got white writing on. And for me, my personal taste, that's something that I really go for. As you could probably tell by everything that's in this shop right now, black and white. Black and white. I like black and white. And in a pedal, I think it just looks awesome. But as well as it looking really good, it is also so goddamn sturdy. Like, I've been using it a little bit lately while I've been trying to figure it out, you know, stamping on it. But just the feel of it is really, really well put together, and you can tell this thing will stand up to the test of time. If you're taking this out on your pedal board and you're giving it a good stomping every night, nothing's going to happen to this. This is like the Terminator of pedals. Also to add on the bottom is you've got these really nice like feet, plastic kind of feet type things on the back, which are really cool, which will just sit and they're not gonna slide, you know, which is good because you don't want to be stepping on a pedal and it goes flying over across the floor, do you? Because that just wouldn't be practical at all. So with these cool rubbery feet on the bottom, that's a huge thumbs up. And I will add the actual click of the actual that bit is fairly tidy. It's not too clunky, you know, it does what it does. It works fine, it works great, and you know, that's what's good, is it's sturdy. It's reinforced. You know you know when it's on, you know when you've clicked it basically. So now let's go up close and personal with this pedal and I will show you all the different settings that it has and what they do, and then we'll move into a demonstration of this BakTrak pedal. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually really excited about this pedal. It might be a bit obvious, but it's so cool! So guys, before we do take a look at how this pedal works, let's take a look at some of the goodies that come when you purchase this pedal. So first we'll start off with a little bag of goodies. Okay, now the pedal is run off the main power supply, so from the plug socket, and what you have in here is a little bag of adapters for the plug that you choose. So for example, if we take a closer look here, I use the UK 3-prong outlet, which you get an adapter for that. All you do is you attach it to the main plug part, plug it into the mains, plug it into the pedal, and you're good to go. And if you're in the US, for example, you get the US adapter as well. So it's kind of cool. They've thought about everyone, which is a big thumbs up. Now also, the way that you get the backing tracks onto the pedal is very, very cool as well. All the backing tracks are loaded onto a micro SD card that you get with the pedal, and you also get a micro SD adapter, which allows you to insert your micro SD card into the adapter, plug the adapter into your computer, and that then allows you to upload your own backing tracks onto the card and then onto the pedal, which is cool. So guys, up close with the pedal right now, and so as you can see, you've got 3 selections here. You've got the level, you've got track, and then you've got the mode. Now the level is basically just the volume, as you would assume, level. And then the track, you've got a choice of 12 tracks in the track selection, but this is where it gets really interesting. When you get to the mode part, you have P1 to P4, L1 to L4, and then B1 to B4. Now P1, the P stands for performance mode, the L stands for list mode, and the B stands for backtrack mode. Now you've got 4 sections in each mode, and this is where it's really cool, is you can have, because it's all done by memory card here, which we showed before, you can store up to 48 tracks for each mode. So for example, if you're on P1, you can have 12 tracks saved to P1, and then you go to P2, you can have 12 tracks saved to P2, 12 tracks saved to P3, and 12 tracks saved to P4, and the same for the L section and the B section, which is pretty awesome. So if you're doing a set list and you're playing live, it's perfect. You know, you can have like a whole set list of backing tracks ready to go. So let's talk about what the P section stands for. The P, like I said, is performance. Now in performance mode, when you click the button, it allows you to skip to the next track, which is cool, or it'll automatically play the next track when that one is finished. Also, if you press and hold the button for 3 seconds, it will flash, the LED will flash orange, and that will stop the track altogether. So let's show you a quick example of that. Now on this pedal, the tracks that come with it are set to P4. Okay, so it's orange at the moment, so if we press the button, the track should start playing. It'll go green. I'm hoping you can hear that, guys. And then if you press the button, it goes to the next track. Then if you press and hold it, it's flashing, and that stops it altogether. So that's pretty cool. You can either play through a whole set list in the performance mode, it will just skip to the next track automatically at the end of one track, it will just go straight onto the next one, or you can press the button to skip any track you want, and then like I said, press and hold for 3 seconds, it will flash orange, and then it will stop altogether. Now for example, if you wanted to change the tracks manually, say you're in P4 and you wanted to jam track 8, you would use the track switch and you would move that all the way around to track 8, and that will start playing. Hit the button and that will play track 8. Now to do this, you have to make sure that you stop the original track. So make sure you press and hold it to stop it altogether, and then choose which track you want, press it again, and play that track. Now moving on to list mode, the L, now that is pretty cool. So list mode, basically it's the same thing, 1 to 4, you can have 12 tracks for each one of those, and for this one it allows you to pause the track. So when your track's playing, so we'll play the track now. So the track's playing, and when we press the button, that will pause the track, it will flash orange, and then you press again. and it continues playing. And then again, press and hold, 3 seconds, and it stops it all together. So that's pretty good to be able to pause a song, or even, you know, pause your set list, but it will automatically go on to the next track when that one finishes, but it gives you the ability to pause at any time you want to. So let's move on to the B mode. Now the B stands for Backtrack, okay? So as well as the Backtrack pedal having the meaning of being a backtrack pedal, a backing track pedal, it has the meaning of being able to backtrack, go back, okay? So that's what the Backtrack section is for. So for example, if we go and we start to play the first track, now what happens is during the track's playing, if you hit the button once, it will skip the track backwards 10 seconds. If you press it twice, it goes back 20 seconds, or if you press it 3 times, the track will actually go back 30 seconds. Now this is beneficial if you're trying to learn a part of a song, or you're trying to perfect something. You can just keep pressing to going back over that specific part. So let's just check that bit out. So we'll press the button to play the track. It flashes red in backtrack mode. We'll just let it play on a little bit, and then we'll skip it back 10 seconds. So if you press the button once, it's gone back 10 seconds, okay? And then twice, 20 seconds, and then 3 times, 30 seconds. Then again, press and hold, 3 seconds, and it will stop it altogether. Now it may look complicated, but it is very simple, and it is very, very easy to use, and very, very awesome. So guys, I think we can agree that this is a very, very cool little pedal that, like I said, I'm really excited about. So let me say, for example, I would tell you how I would use this pedal. For me, I would use this pedal for if I wanted to go out gigging. You know, I'm not in a band, but if I can get my songs, backing tracks to my songs onto this pedal, take it out and do a gig. You know, it's simple. That's how I would use it for. Or you can plug it into your amp via the MP3 line-in part on your amp if it has it. Plug it in through the amp, plug into the amp, and you can jam along. That's another way you can do it. But for me, I would run this through a PA and gig it, which is really cool because it's right there at your foot. You've got your set lists on there. Press the button and you're away, you're gigging, you're ready to go, ready to rock. So for the example that I gave, what I did is I ran the pedal into the back of my amp to the MP3 line-in section, and then that played through the cabinet. Again, like I said, you could just do that and you can jam along, which I think is very, very, very cool, guys. So as we saw, it allows you to store a lot of backing tracks on there, up to 48 backing tracks. Now you don't need that many. If for example you just want 12 on there, then you can just use 12. You can just use one section of the mode part, whichever you choose. So for example, you've got 12 songs in a set list that you want to take out to gig these backing tracks. All you'd have to do is load those 12 tracks to P1 if you want the performance mode, and then stick them again on L1 and then B1, or whatever you want to do. Just load those 12 into that section, select that section when you go out to gig, boom, you're ready to go. Now I will say, when you are loading your own backing tracks on here, make sure to number them. I was told you'll number them from 1 to 12 and then 13 to 24 and so on and so forth. But guys, my overall thoughts on this pedal. The use of it is very easy. Now I will admit, at first I was a bit baffled. I didn't understand it. I read the instructions. I didn't get it, but I got there in the end, and it is actually very simple to use. I mean, I'm just a bit slow, so that's probably why it was difficult, but for you guys it'd be no problem at all. I know that for sure. But it is very simple. It is a very, very good idea, and this is definitely a pedal that I would love to use in the future. I would like to add as well, along with the cosmetics of the pedal, The switches are very cool. The track switch is like the chicken head kind of switch, which is cool. It's nice. It's easy to turn, you know, and it's got a very nice reassuring click to it, so you know where you are. And the same with the level and mode. The switches have got a real nice click, real nice grip to them as well, which is good, so you know where you're going, you know if you're on 1, if you're on 2, and you don't end up in between. So that's what I think is really cool as well. It really adds to this pedal and the stability and the awesomeness of how this pedal looks and functions. So guys, if any of you are in the market for a pedal like this, I highly recommend it. I really do. It's such a cool idea, because I tell you what, when I once thought about going out gigging on my own, I thought, right, I'm gonna get a laptop, have all my backing tracks on the laptop, run that through the mixer, through the PA and all that sort of stuff. It was a lot going on until I came across this pedal, and it kind of like, it made that whole process that I had in my head a lot simpler. That's why I am so excited about this, because I could just load my songs onto this, take it out to a gig, run it into a PA, press the button, and I'm going, which I think is very, very cool, guys. So if you are in the market for one of these and this is something that you think you would want, I do recommend it. You can do so much with it. It's so good. It really is. You can just jam at home. You can gig. It looks good. It's going to look really cool on your pedal board. So guys, please go check them out. BakTrak. I do want to thank Keith and Susie for giving me this opportunity to review this pedal. Thank you very much. I love this pedal. Keith, you asked me to be honest and give my honest opinion on this pedal. I'm giving you my honest opinion, and I'm going to sum it up in 2 words for you, my friend. Amazing! So thank you very much. So guys, if you have any questions about this pedal, stick it in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them, and I'm sure Keith, if he sees this video, he can pop down in the comments with us and he will answer any of your questions for you, because he's the man behind this. So yeah guys, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment below with any questions. Let me know your thoughts on this pedal. You know, don't be arsey or harsh about it. Give your opinions. We respect opinions. I think it's very cool. I'll put the link to their website down below so you can go and check that out. And thanks for watching, guys. If you are new and you see this, hit the subscribe button as well. That would rock, for more cool reviews like this and to hang out and have a good time. So as always guys, rock out, be awesome. I will see you very soon. See ya!